I'm hoping within the next 30 minutes, I could help you break through some fear, because I know this morning I woke up and I had a lot of fear in my dog is eating really loud right now. Wow, he is breaking through fear right now. So what I wanted to do today is I want to talk about breaking through fear. And I want to know, is anybody else feel sometimes where they think that they're doing great, everything's going wonderful, and all of a sudden it's like this, almost this kind of like frozen feeling? Thank you. Okay, so we're all kind of on the same page. This morning I woke up and for no reason, I just felt completely, I would say I felt almost trapped inside my own self and I couldn't shake it off. And I know that a lot of times we say, hey, let's do mantras or let's do things that we can snap out of our mental state, but that wasn't happening this morning. So I really wanted to bring this conversation up because these are the times, and even me as being somebody who has all these cool crystal tools, they went out the window. I was just frozen. But I knew that when I was in the energy of fear, which is this kind of really low vibrational frequency, I wasn't going to get anywhere that I needed to go. I was in my own way. And does anyone feel lately as almost like the person that they need to conquer is themselves? And I know a lot of times during what's going on with all of us, there's a lot of things coming up. So let's get into it. Today is about breaking through fear. And this is what I did this morning. And I really do feel that it works, because if it didn't work, I wouldn't bother doing it, because nobody has time to do things that don't work. Okay, so I'm talking about vibrational frequency. I 100% believe that fear, scarcity, and lack is at a very low frequency. Like at 0 to 10, we're talking the lowest. Shame, all those low energies. But what happens is sometimes you really don't even know where they're sitting in your body. I felt so unmotivated this morning, lethargic. I didn't know how I was going to shake it off. So I wanted to today, before we get into the 2 tools that I want to share with you to break through fear, I want to do a card reading on what do we need to know this week about fear and how we can break through and how we could use the cards to help us through breaking through these things. Because at the end of the day, some weeks are easier, some weeks are lighter, and some weeks are heavier, but that is life. And we need to have the tools, which is what we do with crystals, and how to break through these. Now, I just wanted to add this. I don't know if you guys have this, but I've been putting my crystal cards on this plate. And I do want to say to you guys, for those of you that have bought the crystal cards, the Daily Crystal Inspiration, thank you so much. And I've seen that there's a couple reviews on Amazon, and I want to thank you guys, because I know it takes time to do that, and I appreciate that. And I've read everyone, and I am so grateful. Love, love, love. Okay, let's go over the rules. Not rules, but guidelines. Before you do a crystal reading, you want to get a candle, okay? I like the protection candle or the relaxation candle by Energy Muse, but you could use whatever candle you want. Bam. Okay. Light the candle. Then I like to open up the space. And the candle once again represents dear spirit, higher forces, angels, archangels of the highest light. I'm opening up the energy. I want to get the best information possible. Then I like to open up the energy. I always say a prayer. Do whatever works for you. It doesn't have to be a prayer. It could be just you being aligned. But today I'm going to open up the prayer. All right. So dear God and Goddess, to the highest form of ourselves, to the north, the south, to east, to west, may we ground ourselves into the crystalline grid that is below us. May we all be united in the highest energy of love and light. May we ascend to our highest potential and to our highest I am presence. When we come from our highest purpose, we are at our most powerful, because we are above all these earthly things and we're tapping into our highest consciousness and our highest I am presence. Please surround us today and help us bring forth 3 cards that are going to help us break through fear, so that we have tools to help us navigate these times, so that we have tools that we can do on a daily basis to not only conquer fear, but conquer the fears within us, so that we can be our best self possible. To all the light beings, ascended masters, aho, amen. Thank you. Namaste. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 3 cards. The cards are, the first card is what's going on in your subconscious mind, okay? The next card is, hey, what's happening now? And then the last card is, what am I going to do about it? So here's the group consciousness right now. Fear. Bam. We said it. We said it out loud. You know what? I'm admitting it. Yeah. I've been a meditator for what, almost 30 years now, and I was debilitated this morning, and I couldn't even get there, okay? So what are we going to do now? We're going to do it. We're going to pull 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, first card of the day, the subconscious part, is like, stay positive. Okay, you know this. We know this. On the other side of fear is love. But when we're trapped here, oh my God, in our subconscious apophyllite is like, it's all going to be okay. You're good. Don't buy into this. Love is where you're at. And even though you're like, no, I'm not. Apophyllite in your subconscious mind is like, oh yeah, that resides within you. Plug into that. So that's what's going on in the subconscious mind. We all know better. But sometimes we have to remember that this exists when want is going on. Apophyllite, the message of stay positive. Next card. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, what's happening right now? Citrine, bring in the light. Bring in the light. Don't go to the darkness. Don't go down the rabbit hole. Don't go down here, because down there is trapped. Fear is trapped. Lack is trapped. And when you know what happens when you're trapped, you can't think. You're in a cage. Everything's like crumbling around you. But when you say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna get to the tools. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna plug into the light. I'm gonna plug into right here. I'm gonna go up, because I know what down feels like. All right? So I'm gonna plug into stay positive, apophyllite. Citrine, stay positive. Loving the colors of light right now, you guys. Loving the colors of light. It's not heavy. It's happy, and we have it available to us. We just need to remember. Okay, I love these cards. Last card. What is the action? The action is let it go. Smoky quartz. That is the action. Okay? So now we have this information. We know we need to stay positive. We know we have to stick into the light. We know we have to let it go, but what do we do when we can't? Okay? What do we do when we can't? So this is what I did this morning, okay? I could not sit and meditate. I couldn't. It was raining outside, so I couldn't get outside and go for a walk. I couldn't go to Mother Nature, the biggest healer right now. When you get outside, please, you guys, you must get outside. You have to get outside when you can. But what I went for was this bad boy. Bam, black kyanite. Yeah, I did. And you know what I did? I said, fear, you're in front of me, man. But I'm not going to let you. If there's black around me and there's fear and there's lack and there's, oh my God, what am I going to do? Oh. No, I'm not going to do that. You know why? Because that's not what our planet needs right now. That's not what my family needs. That's not what my business needs. That's not what our crystal community needs. We don't need that. There's enough of that. So what I do is I put it in front of me. Bam! And I'm going to cut it away. Oh yeah, fear, my lethargy, my procrastination, my sadness, my lack, all the crap I'm seeing on TV, all the stuff I'm reading, all that. I don't want it in my aura. It's not doing anything to me. It's making me like this. I don't want to be like that. So I'm going to cut it. And I will sit there, and sometimes, and I did this, and I'm like, cut. And I would see another fear. Okay, here's lack. Cut. I would say, okay, procrastination, cut. Oh my God, I feel it in my stomach, cut. Now, some of you might not feel it in your body, but you know it's there. Just say it, fear. Put it in front of you in like a black cloud and say, cut. You're not in my energy field anymore. I'm cutting it away. I'm slicing it away. I am taking that fear and plugging it into a mountain or a tree or a church or a mosque or a synagogue or whatever you want to do with it, and plug it into a higher vibration and plug it in. Because something's going to give. Either you're going to carry it around with you, or you're going to get rid of it out of your aura. Because what starts in your energy field comes into your physical field. Yes, that's true. And I don't want that crap. And neither do you. And so sometimes it might take one time, and sometimes you might be there for 20 minutes, but I'm going to promise you this. The minute you get rid of this, and you know what, I'm glad I did this, because I don't think I would have been able to pick consciously the cards that said this if I didn't cut that stuff up. And I'm going to tell you guys, you do this, you put on a mantra of Om, or if you have if you have a religious faith and there's a hymn or there's a mantra or there's music that makes you feel like you're resonating, singing bowls, put them on. And as the energy's clearing around you, you clear your energy. And I promise you this, when you own your stuff and you say, I'm not having it in my frequency, and you let it go, you will feel different. And you know what that means? That means that we're empowered. That means that at any point, healer, heal thyself. That means we're not the victim. That means we're owning our stuff. And that means that at any time, and there's days, yeah, I'll carry this around. You bet I will. And I cut it because I don't want that in my frequency, okay? This is a extremely powerful tool. It's black kyanite. We do have these in stock right now. We usually don't have them in stock this big, but we do have some in stock. I'm not saying you have to have one this big. I'm just saying that we normally don't have this size in stock, but we do. I'm just giving you the info, okay? This is another thing I highly, highly, highly suggest. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes before I go to bed, with all the stuff happening right now, I need a little help. And I definitely think amethyst on the third eye is a game changer, okay? Also, if you guys, these amethyst masks, because they put a weight over your eyes, they help you to clear your energy field. They help you when you go to bed to be like all the stuff that's going on in your head, it almost melts away. I love these. If you take a bath, you put them on in the bath. I will put these on before I go to bed. I'm going to admit, I sometimes put these on and I have thousands of crystals on me. I'm not going to kid you. We'll go over that in another day. But bam, these are tools we have to have because fear is coming up for us. And we need to be able to get the energy out of us. And amethyst helps to transmute energy. I don't know if you guys have listened to any of those violet flames, the violet flame mantras, any of those. You put this on, you listen to that, you feel stuff coming out of your energy field. My strength, my job is to help you have high vibrational energy frequency. And so that's what I want to help you do. Because what's in our energy aura that you can't see becomes our reality. And so when we're cleaner, and we're lighter and we're high frequency, then we say mantras, we manifest faster. But if we've got fear and all this dark frequency around us and we're like, I am a wealth magnet, I'm a wealth magnet. What's more powerful? Or your energy's clear and you're like, I am a wealth magnet. One you command, one you are, one is here, one is light emission, and one is just, you're just trying to convince yourself. I want to go at a cellular level and reprogram and bring it in because it works, okay? So anyway,